I could put it in like fast forward later.
Ice cream challenge. You ready to eat? Just let you guys know, he had a huge quesadilla, hamburger, and 2 large fries before he did this.
A quesadilla and a hamburger?
Yeah.
And fries.
And two large fries.
And some pops.
And sodas.
And a Slim Jim.
And, oh yeah, and a Slim Jim.
And he's still hungry, man.
It's gonna help when it gets more melty.
Okay, take it back. I don't think I can out-eat you.
I'm trying to tell you that all the time.
Jeez.
He was eating a lot on the trail though. You were eating a
Yeah.
lot. But I could go into like.
I mean, I definitely
I
could
could go
eat
into
more,
like camel mode, you know.
But like, I
Yeah.
know I'm hiking. I feel sick when I start eating a lot and I go hike. Just ain't no way. I was doing that at the waysides. I eat so much in the Shenandoahs and then drank a lot of beer. By the way, Shenandoahs, you're about to cross it.
Yeah.
$1 a beer, $2 a soda, $1.50 for water. What are you gonna do? You're right.
That's ridiculous.
I know they want you to drink in the Shenandoahs.
What are your guys' trail names again?
Hoss,
Hoss?
Snus.
Snuff?
Bard the Changeling.
Bard, Candler. Is that?
No, Bard the Changeling.
Okay. And isn't that some role playing game or something? No.
No, it's just me.
Where did it come from? You help me understand.
Bar the Changling?
Bard the Changeling.
Bar the
Changeling.
Changeling?
Okay. Changeling.
S-N-U-S?
Tell. That's interesting. Tell them why they call you Snus.
Because you chew?
It's
Well,
a chew, but yeah.
He used to swallow his chew
I used to swallow my chew.
for work.
Swallow your
For
chew.
work. Yeah, I still do sometimes. Like when I'm in the shelters, I do.
You swallow your
Snuff?
Well, yeah, it's snuff that I chew, but they call me snus because snus is the stuff you can swallow.
I never heard of it.
You ever heard the Camel Snus? Those little pouches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just didn't think you could. Like, I've never done it, but I know
It
it's
has
like really
nicotine?
bad.
Oh yeah.
And you swallow it.
Shoot, grizzly. Yeah. Not actual Camel Snus. It's snuff.
Tell us about your name though. I mean, you
It
got that
takes a
from
while
someone?
to Get used to it.
Well, my name was Bard for a
I
long
just couldn't have
time.
it at work.
Barb?
Bard.
Bard.
So
Okay.
my name was Bard for a long time because I tell stories. I like telling stories.
Okay.
That's what bards do. And when I came to New Hampshire and the White Mountains, I was like, I'm just gonna continue my trade of hiking, like 15 to 20 miles a day. Like, well, goddamn, these mountains, they're not really nothing to me.
In the whites?
Yeah, and that's what I said. And then I saw the beautiful AMC huts, and you can do work for stay. So, like, I saw the first one, and, like, it's in the middle of the wilderness, this big mansion, and they had, like, muffins or brownies you could buy for $1, and these are just during the day. And I'm like, oh, you guys got chai latte, tea? And then I had that, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna stay at the next one. And the next one was like 1.1 miles out the trail, and I'm like, I'm gonna do it. So I did it, and you could do work for stay.
Yeah.
I did like dishes for an hour, so I got all the leftover dinner, breakfast, and I got to sleep in the at the hut. And then they have like 9 of these huts. And I was like,
I was gonna ask you some questions about those when you're done, but go ahead.
yeah, and then I'm like, I'm gonna stay all of these huts now,
It's like $80 a pop, right? Well, no, you
100.
get work for 100. God, we were talking about, can you camp in the whites? You have to stealth camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get away from the a lot of rangers.
Yeah, there's like a lot of people there, but like if you get off the trail and it's just it's just a little harder. I mean, because just of the terrain and stuff, it's just harder to, unless
Find
you
a
have
spot,
like a hammock.
Yeah.
What do you think of Wildcat?
Which one?
Yeah, there's a couple of them.
A, B, C, and D, and E.
I hiked so many of the White Mountains at that point. It was just, I don't know. I guess it was easy for me once you're doing them.
Yeah. Did you do
But,
Mount
like-
Washington in Vermont?
Mount Washington and Vermont. What did you say?
Mount Washington and Vermont.
No, it's in New Hampshire.
Is it in New Hampshire?
Yeah, all the White Mountains are in New Hampshire.
Oh.
Yeah, I did Mount Washington, and but I was doing so light days, you know, like. So I stay at 6 huts, and the huts are like, I don't know, 6 to 10 miles apart, something like that. So I was like hitting all the huts as much as I could, and you have to like get there in between 4 to 6 p.m. Maybe you want to get towards 4 so you can. But like, you guys are gonna be like the last hikers there, like through hikers. So.
Well, I'm gonna go up there soon.
He's about to flip it after down Canyon. He's about to go to Maine to down.
Oh. Yeah.
So
Then
he's gonna be really
you might
busy.
have some competition then.
Okay.
But you try to get there 4 to 6 p.m. more like 4, and then you'll like they only allow so many through hikers that work.
What's the cutoff? Like how many?
I think it's like three people.
Who told us 4? Did someone tell us?
Maybe
No, he
three,
said 2.
maybe 3 to 6
Vortex.
people, but
Oh.
like 3 I think is it.
Got you.
And I stayed at 6 of them, and then I stayed at Pinkham Notch, which is like this. They
Why did
have,
that sound familiar? Pinkham Notch.
Franconia Notch.
Oh yeah.
It's like the next one after Franconia.
Okay.
It's like Mount Washington is right there. It's like on the other side of Mount
Okay.
Washington. And
Lafayette.
Yeah, Lafayette is part of Franconia now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suggest staying at all the
But
ones.
try to get to work for stay, right?
Yeah.
Do you ever like try to work for stay and they said no, and then you decide just to become a customer and just paid $100?
No, I
No,
couldn't.
because there's the dungeon, right?
Yeah, there
What-
is the dungeon, but that's in the Lake of the Clouds hut. That's the only one that they
Okay.
have at. I don't. The dungeon just seems too ominous.
Now, if you said like, I wanted to stay, but I mean, I want to do work for stay, but you're filled, can you just walk on, or you think they're
Yeah, I
gonna,
think so.
you think they're gonna follow you and try to see if you self camp?
Oh no.
Okay.
I don't think so. I mean, I went to one where it was. I think it was the last hut I could possibly stay at, but so few people actually went there. There's like 6 paying customers or something,
Oh,
and
yeah.
there's like 4 hikers who are doing work for sale. Like, we can't do this. You know,
How much did your pack weigh through New Hampshire?
37 pounds.
Hey, that's actually pretty high.
It is. I hiked with the same weight, like from Pennsylvania to New Hampshire, and right when I got done with the White Mountains, I'm like, fuck this. Part of my pack broke. Like,
It's so heavy.
like
So,
how I describe it. It's like if you just had like. So this part broke right here.
Okay.
But like, see, there's this part right here.
Mm-hmm.
I could use that, something like that. I had to like give me.
you had to rig it, yeah.
I had to hike like that through the whites, which sucked. And my pack was heavy, so I was like, I got to Gorham, New Hampshire, and I'm like, fuck this. I hate this. I'm getting rid of my stove. I'm getting rid of my tent. I'm getting rid of this. I got rid of like a third of my pack weight and just shipped it.
You should cut that thermal rest in half.
Mine?
Yeah. All you need is from your shoulder to your butt.
Yeah.
It'll save about a pound.
That's what he does.
See that little guy?
He also sleeps in a bivvy.
Well, that only weighs 14 ounces anyway.
Yeah, so then it'd be 7 ounces.
What I was thinking of doing is getting rid of my sleeping bag and just buying a light fleece blanket for a while.
I have what is it? Sleeping bag liner. Weighs an ounce, not even. And it's a Cool Max. So I would actually suggest a thermal sleeping bag liner because mine looks like a pantyhose. And it gets a little cold. It's like, why even have
Yeah.
that?
I use my sleeping bag as like a blanket anyway. Like
Yeah,
I just totally
that's what I was
unzip
always
it
doing.
and
I sent it home though because I'm like, why carry this when I'm just using it so Now just
I wouldn't eat it.
put
in,
a
like,
pair of pants on, like my hiker pants, and I have a rain jacket because I have no long sleeves. And the rain jacket, like I used that last night because it was cold. And put that sucker on.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah. Yeah. There's some.
They
things
get
I
cool,
wouldn't
yeah.
do. Yeah. Like my sleeping bag actually is a pretty light one because I'm so small. I bought the kids' sleeping bag. It like reduces 1.5 pounds just
Yeah.
by
Kids,
virtue
yeah.
of being so small.
Can you imagine carrying like 75 pounds through the woods?
Like the people do when they bring all the food up.
Those are the from the Alps. What are they called?
Sherpas?
Yeah.
No, they're not Sherpas. They're just people have to do that, right? They have to bring the food up.
Yeah, to those
Yeah.
huts. Yeah, they bring them on these big wooden boards, and then they strap everything around it, and that's what they carry.
Like the Ark of the Covenant.
Can
Yeah.
you imagine like carrying it like with your pack? Just having pack weight 75 pounds?
I could see it if I was going to a camp that was like 10 miles away, but like I could be at the camp for like a week or 2 weeks or something like that. I could see doing that.
About
Not-
hiking every day?
Not every day. That's just who does that? I mean, I met a guy who did that. He brought his,
You're meeting a guy right now. Not saying who.
who?
I don't know. I'm just saying you're meeting a guy now.
He's eating that fucking load of ice cream.
Oh, you. Yours weighs 75 pounds.
It has weighed that, yeah. Probably right now it's probably lower, but
It's probably 60 now because of all the food that's gone.
Yeah.
He needs to get a resupply.
I met this guy
Crazy.
in
dude.
Windy Gap, Pennsylvania, who had like an 80-pound plus
Oh, wow.
backpack. I mean, he had like the video recorder with the VHS tapes. He had like
He has a DVD in his pack.
a DVD player.
No, a DVD.
Like with the case.
Because they didn't have any selection with Animals. They had no good DVDs.
It's animals.
Yeah, it sucked.
No,
Don't
no,
go there
it's-
for the DVDs. Oh, if you like to drink at a bar close by, go to Animals. But if
And
you want
Taco Bell.
and
Kroger's.
Taco Bell. Kroger's? It's Kroger.
What'd I say?
Kroger's.
I added an S.
No, there's actually a free YMCA campground.
Salmon's good.
So this guy, I met, he had three changes of clothes. He had like
That's
I
crazy.
think
only
he had
have
like
this.
cast iron pots,
Jeez.
and he had his pet iguana with
What?
like a real
Does it
size.
have an aquarium?
No.
It just sat on his shoulder?
It just rode on his pack. The pet iguana.
What was
looked
this guy's name? Because he's going to get on the gecko scale pretty soon.
I mean, I would love to have brought my snake here. And then all the mice in the shelters?
Walking with a snake around. You talk about weight.
I know.
How much is a snake weigh?
I don't know. It's 8 feet
You're
long.
going to wear it as a boa.
It is a boa. It's a red tail boa.
You could wear it
Yeah.
as a belt.
No, she'll be about 13
Tied
feet.
it in a knot.
She's probably 9 feet now. It's been a while since.
You weighed her.
I don't know how much she weighs. I've never taken her to a vet.
It's a healthy snake.
It is a very healthy snake. Take care of it. Love her.
But in the scheme of things, like how much do you weigh and how much does your pack weigh, and like what's the ratio of it?
Yeah, that's true. I'm 280.
And your pack's like a quarter of your weight.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And, like how much is your pack weighing?
26.
And you weigh like 125 or something. 140. 150. 60.
Something. 160. Something.
Yeah, that's like a.
I started out at 215.
It's like a sixth of your weight, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's still heavy though. Like even the ratio of your weight.
Well, I started off at 375, so.
You weighed 375 starting, and now you weigh 280.
Yeah, I've lost 95 pounds.
And you've been eating whatever you want to eat, right?
Exactly.
That's the kind of weight like diet.
Program
I'm
you
talking-
want to be on, yeah.
It's a.
So you're drinking Diet Coke.
What the fuck are you doing with Diet
That's what
Coke?
I told him.
What the-
Diet Coke.
Ah.
I like the flavor.
I
flavor. I never heard that one before.
I like the flavor. No, I knew. My landlord was
That's
skin and
full of
bones.
shit.
No, but no,
You were such full of shit. You're saying I like
dude,
the flavor.
He was
That's why
skin
you're
and
drinking
bones,
Diet
and he
Coke.
got Diet Coke for his wife because she was a little overweight. But he started drinking the Diet Coke. The guy is skinny as hell, and he loves Diet Coke. He's addicted to it. You get used to any flavor after a while.
He probably just wanted to
I don't
fit
like
in with
it.
his wife.
I don't know.
Or maybe just not
He's
tease
skinny
her.
though. He's skinny.
Yeah, you know, it's funny that you say that because I used to call people out on that too.
Oh.
I actually make a huge stink about it, and I rant about it. But like, who the fuck would drink Diet Coke? It's unfucking believable. There's no taste. What are you doing? There's no.
Look at that.
You might as
Zero
well
calories.
And no, in bold letters, what does that say?
contains phenylalanine.
That's a cancerous product. In bold letters, it says all the ingredients in regular letters, and in bold letters,
I don't want to hear that from someone who just ate a bunch of ice cream. Let me guess. I'm gonna die someday. Is that what's gonna happen?
it might happen.
Oh, that's a good one.
I can't believe you're telling me this. I'm gonna die.
Are you gonna do the challenge?
No. I'll probably have like a scoop
Oh,
of ice cream.
you never explained to me. All right, I understand the barred part, but how about the changeling?
Oh, when I got to the White Mountains, I kept changing my mind, like all the time. I was with these older people. They're like 50s, and they're hiking the trail. And I would always say to them every day, "Hey, I'm not gonna see you again. Going 20 miles," and then they'd see me like 5 miles. Like, yeah,
Is it taping?
I'm just gonna stay here
17
for the
minutes
day.
in.
Awesome.
I just kept doing it, and I ended up being like next to these like this older group of people for a while, and we became
So
really
far,
close.
the quickest on that in that book has been 39.
I may not be able to beat him, but I'll finish.
39.
Well,
You're at 6.
we'll see.
17.
He's at 17?
Mm-hmm.
Still got another cup to go.
Yeah, I'll do it, man.
I believe it.
I bet they. I hope they let me change flavors. But that cup, I want chocolate or what was that purple one? Was that was that
Oh yeah, that was raspberry.
blackberry or raspberry?
Yeah, black raspberry.
No. That's where I'm going. I think that was
Yeah,
chocolate.
yeah.
But I love mint chocolate chip.
Mint chocolate was great.
But
yeah,
after
I mean, yeah,
that much,
when you have 1.5 quarts.
you'll like it, man. There's this place called Glasgow that has a free shelter.
Yeah.
The whole town, they just want people to come in. You have to hitch to get there. It's right before the James, the longest footbridge.
I went to Buena Vista.
Yeah, you went to Buena Vista. You go to Buena Vista if you want to, but the free shelters in Glasgow, and they have a Dollar General. They have a gas station, and then they have like a little store, and they also have one restaurant there called Scotto's. It does really good Italian food, really good pizzas and stuff. It's a Greek family that owns it. But I had a fun time. I thought Glasgow was great, and they had ice cream at the Dollar General. They had Edie's had a quart and a half for $3. Really good deal.
Yeah.
And I ate lunch. I ate Rocky Road for lunch. You know, I'd be going faster if I had if they sold milk here, because I love milk with ice cream.
What the fuck?
I know, I love dairy, man.
You know what ice cream is made out of, though, right, bro?
Yeah. Milk, cream, sugar.
Jeez.
I love dairy, dude.
Good thing you're not a. What is it called?
Oh, lactose intolerant?
Yeah.
I was too, but I just ate enough ice cream where I got over it. You can pretty much, any kind of allergy, you can actually become immune to it by taking enough of it.
Well, yeah,
Over
like
time.
anti-venom and
Yeah, there you go.
antibodies and
Dude, you thought my shit was big.
anti-vaccine.
This guy craps right next to his shelter.
Hey, I couldn't hold myself.
It's hilarious. Those poor
Sorry.
souls. If you see,
You know that saying, you don't shit where you eat.
don't
Yeah.
shit where you sleep.
I shit where I slept.
I don't even think animals do that.
I'm a fucking animal.
This guy's become an animal here. He told me if we do the bed thing, he's like, Vortex got the
Oh,
other
dude,
bed,
yeah.
and you'll sleep on the ground.
I don't want to sleep in a bed.
I know, and you don't like showers anymore. Did you ever like showers?
Oh, yeah, I kind of liked it. But not out here.
The
no.
trail has transformed him, man.
Do I smell bad?
Take a whiff.
I can smell you guys for sure. I don't want to, but I can.
Do you smell me?
I smell somebody. I don't know which one of you it is, but somebody smells. Yeah.
I think
Is it him?
I don't know.
It's probably me.
could be.
One of them.
Thing is like, why do I
Smell.
shower? Like,
You're on the trail.
yeah, it's like you take a shower and you get right back on the trail and you're dirty.
Are we
ass
making
again.
you want to do the trail more or less?
Well, I'm doing it, but
No matter what.
some interesting information.
Taking it all in.
Oh, it's fun. You'll enjoy it, man. Oh, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both love it. And I told them, we understand now why people become so addicted to the trail.
Yeah.
And they give their lives away to stay on the trail. You know, they become homeless on the trail and just live there.
There's this guy who's coming down. Like I said, he might come here today. He literally just sold everything he had.
Oh, wow.
He just started, like, his ex-girlfriend came to his restaurant, and then her boyfriend came and shot her in the head, and then shot himself right there at the restaurant he was working at.
Fuck.
And then he drank for a whole month, and he's just like, it wasn't.
What's his name?
I don't know. His name's called The Man, but like, what's his name? Vortex just gave it to him after meeting him for like a minute.
How long did you stay with Vortex?
I didn't really stay with him at all. I just chance meetings.
Yeah. Chance meetings.
But like, yeah, this guy's he's really going.
Vortex is one of those people. He loves the trail so much. And when he goes into the city, he gets in trouble. But when he comes back out here...
I don't think he really likes the trail that much.
You don't think so?
Because
he likes the towns.
He's in the towns more than the trail. He's been on the trail for 4 days, and he's done how many miles?
He hasn't done our miles.
Maybe 15.
Yeah. He's fast, though. He can hike. I've
Yeah.
seen him hike.
That's what he's telling me. He said
He's quick for a short amount of time.
That's true.
he
He has to have smoke breaks, though. He takes smoke breaks all the time.
he said he'll let you go, have 2 smokes, and that takes half an hour, and then he's like, then I catch up, and I see him, and I'm like, oh cool, I can take a smoke break again, and then he keeps doing that until like it's time to get to the shelter, and then he'll just pass you. That's what he said he does.
Yeah. I can't believe how much cigarettes he goes through.
He does go through a lot of
He
cigarettes.
goes through a lot, man. That guy gave him his whole bag, pretty much, a Bugle Boy or whatever. And I bet he's already done it. Right, he's going to roll his own. That's what's worth something out here, tobacco. Bring tobacco. Good for trading.
Yeah.
That many people smoke on
Everybody. Well, actually, a lot of green blazing, too.
Yeah, marijuana.
Oh.
Yeah, I met people there like, do you have any bud that you want to sell to us?
Yeah, see? I just eat edibles.
Yeah.
Made him faster. The
Dude,
edibles.
Because it helps your joints, man. It's not like a mental high when you have edibles. It's all CBD, it's the cannabinoids. And so it's like, it relaxes your joints and stuff, and you're just like, wow, like I'm in no pain. You know, it's not like a painkiller. It's like a natural freaking herb that you eat. And it's a granola bar with no GMOs. It was all organic. You couldn't even taste the marijuana. It was great.
Where do you get edibles? On the trail?
Yeah, from people that like they.
Well,
you're talking.
Apollo.
We're
What
in
was that
states-
package's name?
We're going to states that
Are
have
banned.
medical,
Oh,
and
yes, ma'am.
medicinal
But
purposes.
they made it in Massachusetts. Is that it? That granola.
No, that was
It's one of those states up there.
was it?
Yeah, it was some. I thought it was Massachusetts.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I mean, New York is one.
Yeah.
New
They
Jersey.
made granola that
New
had
Jersey's
it, and he
huge.
loved it, and it smelled good. It did smell. You could smell the marijuana, like the taste.
Yeah, but
you
the
smelled
taste
it.
didn't.
Yeah, no,
it was
it actually
good
went
taste.
along with the taste.
Yeah, it was great.
Well, I didn't have any, but it smelled it. It was good stuff.
Yeah.
It's a high quality. That guy's vegan,
Yeah.
so you know he makes it good.
Oh,
Because
absolutely.
it has to taste good.
There's 100 milligrams.
What we laughing?
You guys vegan, you know it's good. Like he's got special vegan power.
Well, he has
to make it.
He has to make it good
what
because
else-
that's all he has.
Yeah. Gosh, I don't know how someone can be vegan or even a vegetarian.
Apparently, the guy who broke the record for the trail recently,
Scott Jurek.
he's vegan.
Huh. He looks it. Did you see him?
No wonder he was in the hospital, laid up for days.
Afterwards,
Yeah.
Because his muscle and tissue wasn't re-healing. It was
He
meat.
was sick though, and everything else.
yeah, he didn't like. there's a point where he was like way ahead of schedule, but then he became like he's way behind schedule, so he really forced the issue and looked like a ghost or something like that. And he only beat the record by 3 hours. So
Oh well.
She beat it by 3-4 days.
yeah.
Jennifer,
Here's the thing.
What's the record?
46 days now, 47.
Really?
It's all supported though, man.
All supported.
All supported.
They go to an RV and then sleep in a nice bed, have steaks, whatever they want.
All the lunches
they
are
have,
prepared
They have
for
a
'em.
masseuse massaging their muscles and feet.
It's
47 days.
yeah, it's amazing though. I mean, it is
46,
amazing.
46 days and 8 hours.
See, but he's a genius. You know why? Because if this movie takes off and next year it's crowded, you can't do that anymore. You'd be passing too many people.
No,
It'd
they
take
do
you-
it late. He did
He
it.
did late, but he still passed a lot of people.
He did it like May, January, February, March, April, May, June.
I was amazed. A lot of
He
people were saying
started
they
June.
talked with him. A lot of people talked with him.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. In the Smokies.
Awesome.
No, it's an embarrassing. It's not awesome.
What?
Because I started May 24th. I
Oh,
saw him in the
no.
Smokies. By the time I was like in Tennessee, he
Oh,
was already
no,
done.
no. You can't do yourself like that. That guy is trained for that, and he's fully supported. You have to filter your own water.
But-
you have to make your own bed.
But the thing is, though,
You make your own
is
meal.
even if I was supported,
no, yeah.
it would still take me a damn
It's
near
gotta take training. It's gotta take
128
training. You gotta get under shape.
46 miles a day.
Yeah.
It's insane. I met this guy that did do. He said in the logbook he did 53 miles a day in one day.
No, he's full of shit.
He was fast though. His name was Blowing Up because he was an ex-prisoner, and in jail he learned how to make this concoction of like Cheetos and ramen packets and stuff, and you just make this like powdered the stuff, and you add water to it, it blows up, and he takes a slice off of it and eats it. It just he had the cheapest budget. One day he said he did 53, and another day he said he did 47. He's way ahead.
Well, good, more power to him. Because
Yeah.
when I did a 28, I never take zeros. I took a freaking zero after that 28.
That's another reason why it's taking me so long. I've taken a lot of zeros.
Yeah.
You know.
There's I have like an AT bucket list, and one of the things I want to do is start hiking one day and just hike until I can't hike. Like if it's 24 hours.
My God.
I just want to try
That's
it.
How many
dangerous.
miles? Yeah, what was the most miles you did?
24.
24.
That's impressive.
I
impressed.
like that. 20 mile range is good.
Where'd you do that? Just
What?
out of curiosity. I mean, where up north did you do that? Do
Oh,
you
I
remember?
did in Massachusetts at 24 miles.
That's
You
like
could do
actually
that
your
here.
first mountain
You
range.
could totally do 30 miles here,
Coming
and
back.
like it wouldn't be a big deal.
No. Well, Pennsylvania.
I'm like the southern
The
half.
rocks.
Like I'm doing like 15 miles, like just like as an
Breeze.
afterthought.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like I'll start at noon and I'm like done by 5 or something like that.
Everything from here to Maryland is just easy.
It's kind of
breezy.
doable. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You should do the 20s. If I knew the terrain, I would be doing 20s. Easy.
Yeah, I want to try that thing. Like I've just gotten in a rut. I don't know why, but like
If you want to
This-
do the actual 24 hours, I would sleep here and I'd start here because it's perfect to do that 24 hours all the way through. It really is.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking of staying here at the Iron Masters
Yeah.
hostel, and I want to do that thing.
It
where
opens at 5, right?
Yeah.
I want to do that thing where I just hike as long as I can.
Because this is the best terrain I've seen since Georgia.
It's nice.
It is.
Oh, it's even better than Georgia, man.
That's what I'm saying. Since Georgia, like all the way, like all.
I
the way
mean, actually better than Georgia.
Well, yeah, the whole time I've been on
Yeah.
the trail. How about that?
Yeah.
The whole time I've been on the trail, this is the best terrain.
Hey, right after Shenandoah going north was really nice until the roller coaster. It was
yeah.
good until we hit the roller coaster.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember like that nice shelter that you have a shower, the solo shower and stuff?
Yeah.
With
Molly Ridge.
Molly Ridge.
There was still some climbing.
Yeah.
This is just flat as can be.
I think
No
it's
rocks.
the same, like all the miles I've done.
There are some rocks, but,
But it's like just very
it's like
small
a few,
patch.
like 150 yards of rock scramble, and then you're due.
Not even a rock scramble.
So from here for the next 70 miles, there's like only a couple climbs where, like you go in the gap, you get out of the gap.
Yeah.
That's like the only, it's like a 700.
What'd you take?
but
Pugs?
PUDs, yeah.
Pointless ups and downs.
Yeah, that's not pointless because you're going to the road.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To
But
go
I call it
into
pointless
town.
because why the hell are you going to a road? Like, why we don't need to go to no fucking road.
No, because
Quit making the road into the mountains.
the road's already there.
Yeah.
There's no fast.
Yeah.
There's nothing.
Yeah, that's one thing I've noticed. We've had a lot of roads in Pennsylvania. We've passed a
Yeah.
lot of roads.
Yeah.
A lot of dirt roads, a lot of gravel roads.
A lot of service roads. It's
Yeah.
like, dude, like so much deforestation. It's like, well, you don't need this many roads. Like, come on. You're at.
I should be at 30 minutes.
It stopped.
Oh, is it? Did my camera go off?
No, it's like it's going, but it
Still
says
recording?
10 minutes and 28, which is no way. Yeah, you're at 35
I
minutes.
got a clock.
Yeah, 35
I'm at 30.
Or
You
30.
said 12:02,
Yeah. So 31, 32.
38.
Oh, 38 minutes?
Yeah, this on my clock says 12:40.
That's
12:40.
Mine says 12:35.
Okay. I started mine
Oh,
right at the
well,
start.
so I gotta-
We went on yours.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll just move it up to 12:40 then. Great. I know.
No, but like,
But I still got this. I mean, I set the timer right when I did. It's 30.
okay.
I have 33.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
Somewhere
guys
there.
wanted to do a 30-mile day, you could do it. Oh, like you got the Cumberland Valley coming up. It's all like really flat walks.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
17 miles of just walking
To
through
Crystal,
fields.
all the way through Crystal.
Oh, tell us about any good hostels to stay at on the way you recommend.
The Doyle is a depression style.
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
place.
And
Like if
Duncan.
you've ever wanted to take a trip back to the depression, this is where you go because
If you ever would be depressed.
no,
I was just- no.
depression.
Yeah, I know.
Like
That's what I'm
That's why
saying.
I want to go to North Korea because it's the only time capsule in the world. You can literally go back to the 60s.
You want to go to North Korea?
Fuck yeah. That's no joke.
You know, yeah, one of the time capsules they have is like death camps.
Yeah.
North Korea.
North Korea would be
Dude,
awesome.
they'll capture you. Then you won't
Then
get
I
back.
need parallel though. Who gets to say I'm on the demilitarized zone on the north side?
So there's this town that they made up on, like along the demilitarization. It's this totally fabricated town. It looks great.
But there's nothing in it.
There's nothing in
It's
it?
bare. I know so much about North Korea. It's unbelievable. I do so much history on North. I love North Korea. They don't even. They have no. Like, they really have no technology. The only people that have technology is the upper court, the royal courts. That's it. Which is like the government officials. Oh, everyone else, they have no government access. They don't even know of a god. Their god is Kim Jong Un.
Yeah.
You know.
That sounds like fun.
No, I'm not saying I want to live there. I
Alright.
want to visit there. I think that'd be so cool. That's a time capsule right there. All the military, the
capsule?
weapons, guns.
That's not the kind of time capsule you want to visit. All right, go there.
so much history. That's why I love Harvard Ferry.
So that's why you left Upper Sperry.
Okay.
Oh, watch out. Trip.
Oh,
Well, I think I'm about to get out of the sun. Go over there.
All right.
Oh, my stuff's about to melt.
Yeah, because I was just listening to a program about a death camp in North Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah, several.
Yep, they got like it's.
There was
They guess there's like 6 of them or something like that.
His father.
There's a kid that wrote a book about it.
Okay, well, he looks up to Hitler, okay, and so like how he does things is like, let's say he's your dad, right, and I'm your grandfather. You run over to China, which is that's the route they take. Most of the time is go to China and then go around to Thailand. Okay, anyway,
Yeah.
when you run away, then they think he's a spoiled one. Like he's a spoiled person in the family, and I am too. And so I would go to the death camps. And
It's
they're really
3
not-
generations.
3 generations. And so if you have a kid there, your kid stays in there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the story I heard is that his father was a CIA thing and he was a traitor. So even though he grew up not knowing his dad, not knowing anything about that, but praising Kim Jong Il and Kim
Jong Un.
yeah, and things like that, and he rose really high in the party just at some point, and children and stuff, they took them out and put them in a camp and said, how could you do this?
Yeah.
There was this.
Well, the thing is, like, they're experiencing a drought right now, and this drought is gonna have starvation now because of it, because their crops, they have no.
They already had that.
They had that because of the dam they built, like this dam that separated the ocean and lake, and because of that it flooded, and because of the flood, all the crops got destroyed. So now they're experiencing something completely different, where it's a drought, and now the crops, and they're the only ally they have is China, and they're not getting all these crops from China, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they're gonna go through a whole bunch of starvation. That's why if you ever look at the demilitarized zone, you see a South Korean Americans right here, right? You see the North Koreans right here, and they try to pick their biggest soldiers in North Korea on the demilitarized zone, and they're still like a foot shorter. It's because all the sort of
They're malnourished,
yeah. And so you're gonna experience like a lot of they're gonna experience a lot of death.
There was this kid in this concentration camp, and his whole family was in it, and they got him to squeal and talk about his brother and mother trying to come up with an escape plan. And the punishment for that was they said they killed him.
Shoot him.
Yeah, they told him they were gonna let him free, but they never let him free.
Yeah.
And eventually he escaped himself and got to the U.S.
They're really
they wrote
not,
a book about it, but it's hell. He turned on his own
do you
family.
know, like, they make money though, the North Koreans? A lot of it.
Don't we give them charity?
Okay, what they do is Russia, they have so much forest, right? And so they actually build these camps in Russia, and they send North Koreans to Russia to deforestate all the lumber.
Oh, I've heard of that. Siberia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they send them to London and stuff for the lumber because they need the lumber.
Siberia, man.
Okay, so so these camps are not death camps. They're not like Auschwitz, like where you're just, you're actually working.
Well, it's not good.
And they say, hey, if you don't act up, we'll send you to Russia, and you do your time. After 5 years, you'll get to see your family, and they'll see their family if they're really good for 5 or 10 years, but only for a day or two. Can you imagine?
Shitty. It's so shitty.
The guy describing his being in the death camp said he was given
mice and
one meal a day of some grains and a cup of salt water. Yeah. And the rest of the food, if they wanted, they'd have to sift through all the cow shit to get all the kernels. Seeds and stuff like that.
Yeah. They actually fight over it. They fight to the death for those corn kernels and the shit. Can you imagine? Yeah. That's why I want to go there.
You sound suicidal.
I'm telling you, it's so much cooler over here. You can just feel it by like a ton of degrees.
Is your ice cream become soup? Oh.
Done.
All right, let's go get the other.
Clock's running.
Good lord. I'm telling you, it's a lot cooler over there.
Did you already pay for it, man?
Yes, faithful. Okay. It's the same girl.
See, fill this pack. And this is with 2 liters of water. And still 3 days worth of food.
My lipstick compared to my bag.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Come on, grab that handle.
Get like the same pack.
We do. Yours is maybe a little lighter, but how much food and water do you have?
Well, I've got like 5 years.
Okay, that's good. And yeah, yours is lighter than mine.
But there's always like little things.
It is getting hot out here.
Yeah, that looks really nice. That's uncomfortable?
Oh, this one is. I like this. I'm weird. The others come back.
Yeah.
What you got?
I've got a flag. Yeah, this one's 2,000. bought it. It lasted 700 miles. Like I said, the scrap broke, so they just sent me a new one. This has been fine. I think there's only like this thing right here and some scratches on the bottom, but it's going pretty good.
Oh, it's good. Very. That's good. You got 2 different colored poles. That's cool.
Yeah, they're from Walmart.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah, they're great.
Yeah, you like them? Have you broken the tips yet?
They just, you know, like time, they just.
Gotcha.
You know.
Like mine are up in them, and I had them replaced. So if you listen, hear it?
Yeah.
It's in the pole. They just replaced the ends. They can't get them out.
Yeah, I bought these ones because they're the cheapest ones you can buy. Yeah, $12.
Oh, nice.
But I'd be fine with almost anything, really.
Yeah. Oh, I started out with my first 360 miles without poles. Just
Yeah.
that walking stick, and yeah, it helps. It helps.
Yeah. Get it down.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine, man. Thank you for buying it, man. It's awesome.
You hit it on?
I'm gonna probably just go to the museum right now. That's pretty much where I'm gonna go.
Well, I mean, if right after we finish, we'll go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll move.
You know how many calories you just ingested?
You were the one talking about earlier that you ate more than me.
That's like 7,000.
All he was saying was like, you don't eat enough. I eat more than you, Haas.
Out on the trail I do.
Yeah.
That's incredible. Is that better than the green stuff?
I like it too, man. It's all good.
Both good.
Yeah. When you get to the Shenandoah, they have these blackberry milkshakes.
Oh yeah?
They're so good. It's perfect. They hit a spot. They're $5 a pop, but they're so good.
$4.50.
$4.50? The one I saw was $5.
You go to Skyland, they sell you some whiskey. The bar.
Nice.
Discount.
20% discount.
For hikers. Yeah. Hiker discount.
All the food, 20% discount.
And did you have to tell them that you were a hiker?
Nope. They smelled me coming.
I went to this place at this kind of Mexican restaurant in Williamstown, Massachusetts. And they go, "You're a hiker?" And I go, "Yeah." And they're like, "Okay, well that's cool. Well, you don't have to pay them."
Oh, nice.
Like the owner loves the hiker, so he's like, "Whatever you want, anything." Like margaritas and eating whole Mexican meals, great. Okay, well I'm gonna go.
Okay,
over there.
we'll see you over there.
See you guys.
All right. All right, see you, Bard. The changeling.
What's up?
He's going to the museum.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that place out.
You think we can leave our packs here?
I'm gonna take a picture.
Oh, okay. It's 44 minutes.
55.
I got 44.
We got like 53.
Is that a shot? Who's giving me a shot?
That's admirable that you used that. You should get a medal for that.
Oh, you're gonna love it, man. It's great. But I think you should, start as early as you can because the crowd's gonna hit March.
Yeah.
I mean, if you pack enough cold weather, you could start in February. I got a friend who's gonna start in February, just to be ahead of the crowd because you're gonna see them anyway. Because a lot, the faster ones will pass you eventually. But
I thought about February, but they're predicting a harsh winter.
oh, okay,
This super El Nino thing that's going on.
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think I'd like it if there were 50 and 60 people at every shelter.
Oh no. Well, the great part is in Georgia, you could self-camp all the time. And they just call camping away from a shelter self-camping. There are 1,000 spots. I camped like 2 miles before the second shelter. You'll just see them all the time. And sometimes they're even near water sources. If that's the case, I mean, it's perfect. I mean, you don't even need to camp around people. The only benefit of camping around people is you're going to see less wildlife. Less, because people are so loud. Bears don't come close. And if it's just you're going to be a lot quieter. But I didn't see any. I've only saw 6 bears on my trip, and 5 of those were from Shenandoah.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of bear there.
Yeah, Shenandoah is crawling.
In fact, those 6 years we went to Smoky Mountains, I never saw a bear.
No, I didn't feel it either, man. And there was a bear attack before I got there, and the night I was there at the next shelter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one bear, not attack, one bear, these people, just 7 miles in, there's a campground you could go to instead of the shelter. The shelter's 13. I did not want to do 13 miles because I already did, it'd be 14 total, and most of it's just, it's all up to get started in the mountain. So I wanted to go to that campsite, but it was closed because these 2 women went there, and they left their bags and their food bags in their tent and went to get water or something. They went far away. I think they went to do some more hiking. Bear came in, tore everything up. All they had was the sleeping bags left. It was night. They were cold. They put their sleeping bags on and got out of the woods as fast as they could. And the next day I was there, and there was a ranger with a gun, and he said, "This bear's learned this behavior where you can even open a brand new pack, set it near him, and he'll know. It's not about smell anymore. It's not smelling the food. He knows a pack means food, so he'll go to."
2 or 3 weeks after that happened.
Yeah.
And they covered that campground so well. When I saw it in my AWOL,
Yeah.
but I still didn't know where that campground was. They blocked it all so well, I just didn't even know that was a campground right there.
I got water there. Yeah.
Couldn't even tell.
I almost got in trouble too because the water's way down. I left my pack there. You're not supposed to leave your pack alone for a long time, at all, because bears will come and get it. But I went down to get my water, and I left my pack there. And when I got up, there was another guy just sitting there eating, just another hiker. And when the ranger came, he said, "Oh, good, as long as you leave your pack with somebody."
Yeah, like, I remember cowboy camp, and it was in the smokes. And it was during the day, I was just having a little siesta.
Yeah.
And I'm sleeping on my pack. And this guy comes freaking out like, "You wake up, I'm not giving me a bear. Get out of here." I'm having a fiesta.
So, and then, all right, the campground above me that night when I stayed at Molly's Ridge, this kid he had beer in his pack, and the beer had busted, and it was in his pack, and he didn't hang his pack up or didn't put his food back up or anything. The bear went for the beer and tore his pack apart. There was nothing left but the frame, and someone got him a garbage bag that they could attach to the frame, and he could put whatever remnants he could find.
I had to give this guy my smart water bottle because of bears. He left his platypus on the picnic table. And the bear just tore his platypus. And it was just water.
So they were making us hang our packs on the Smokies, on the cables.
I don't hang pack. I don't hang.
The Rangers were there, man.
I didn't see one ranger in the smoke.
Not Ranger, Ridge Runner was there.
I never even saw a ridge runner.
That's amazing. He didn't see no Ridge Runner.
The only time I've ever seen a ranger was in the Shenandoah, and the woman was going to the wayside.
I've always seen Rangers in there.
Yeah.
Smokies anyway.
Well, they may not be full rangers. I mean, they have ridge runners too, just to check your permits. But rangers supposedly will walk you out the woods if you don't have the right documentation. Ridge runners will let you pay for a documentation then and then when they find you if you don't have one. I had a friend that was marched out of the woods though because he didn't have.
Really? They took him out of the woods?
They walked him 13 miles out of the woods. That's a pain in the ass. I mean, it'd be really bad for me right then. I mean, if I walked 13 miles and I had to go back 13 miles, I'd be really upset. You know, after I got my pass.
You guys don't carry bear spray or anything?
No. I've seen people with bear bells, but really, if you're loud enough, you know, they'll hear the poles and stuff and just back off. The closest I got to a bear, there were 2 cubs on the path, on the trail, and one saw me and just rolled down the hill to get away from me. But the other one would just run slightly ahead of me on the trail. So he would run a little bit and stop, and I'd catch up to him. You know, and then he'd look and get spooked again and run more on the trail. And eventually he got wise and just went off the edge. Yeah, he wants to get away from me. But it was so cute. But I was scared too because I was like, "Where's the mother? Where's the mother? Is she gonna pop out at me? Does she see me playing with her child like this? Does she not like this?" Right after that, I came upon a timber rattler striking a frog, right there on the path, right there on the trail. Yeah. And right when it saw me, it just slithered away, and there's that fucking frog just going, you know, just paralyzed from the waist down.
Sitting here about 2 timbers a day in southern Virginia and central Virginia.
They're in Virginia, yeah. They're crawling in Virginia.
Yeah, eastern diamondbacks. Saw a lot of king snakes.
Damn, 2 a day?
Yeah, he saw a lot. Yeah, I've seen like 4 timber rattlers. Well, you can't in PA because they're going extinct.
You ate one?
He ate one.
But no, they're not going extinct. They're just becoming abundant. They're starting to decrease the number in Pennsylvania. So you can't kill them in Pennsylvania, but I killed one in Virginia.
Yeah.
Then normally I just scoot them off the trail with my pole.
Yeah.
But that time I was with people who were hungry.
Hey, he's done. What have you
An
got?
Hour. Okay.
Hour.
To the T.
Ah!
How do you feel?
I'm all right.
Will you eat again? Will you eat some more?
You want another half gallon?
The 2-time the gallon challenge.
Dude, I know you could do it if you didn't eat all that food before.
I probably could. Yeah, if I didn't eat before. I ate a shitload before.